Hello. Sorry, I was reading something and lost track of the time. How are we, guys? Is SimBrief working for me? I don't know. Haven't looked. Let's have a look. I hope it's working. Otherwise, I'm kind of screwed. Oh dear. Um. Well, that could be an issue. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Navigraph are aware, but they are trying to fix. Um. That's not good. Where are we going? Barcelona. Barcelona. Um, right. Does anyone know with Phoenix, are we able to randomize the yeah, no, Simbrief's not coming back. That one. Are we able to give ourselves a random actually. I don't know if it'll we can't give a random what's it called? I really don't want to use the this thing, flight planner. No, that's Simbrief. This. I really don't want to use that. I don't know. It like I could probably sort it out for this flight, but I don't know about the Mad Dog. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Whether we fly or just do something else, because amazing how much we rely on Simbrief and we're fucked without it. Mm. James Martin, hello. That actually load. Now. Alright, we're doing everything manually. We have no sim brief. I haven't got any views set for the 321 yet. Right, so there's no my flight here because we don't have that. We've got weights, which we should still be able to use the departure performance for
Runway
that.
awareness.
We just have to enter
Okay.
it all manually.
Meters.
Meters. What is sim brief? Add a flight plan. Enter a text route. Cool. Put this over here because that's where the MCDU is. Atsu. I don't think there's anything I can do with this because we can't init data request, so I guess we just do that manually as well. What's my flight number? I don't know if I've got an alternate. No, hasn't planned one. Estimated time en route? No idea. I don't think we necessarily need it. Right. See if I remember how to do this. been a while. Rome to Barcelona. At that, we're Alitalia 70, cost index 65, and we're going to 340. No, I've got a route. I'm just gonna have to enter it manually. Alright, weights are good. Right. Rome, departure. There's no graph. New flight. Yeah, annoying indeed. Rome. I don't know. I don't know about the second flight because this is adding so much time, and I got to be out of here at a certain time. Barcelona. Alright, 0706 knots, so we can probably go off 07. These knots, we might take... What'll be quickest? 07's quickest. Yeah, we'll take 07. We never depart off 07 here. Runway 07. Right, 07, we're going to Lost 1 Echo. Insert that. Right, from Ost, which is the airport, I guess. Next waypoint is Gispa. It's direct. Nope. Nope, that's wrong as well. This is why SimBrief is a good thing. Gispa, JSPA, yep. Next. Olbeck, O-L-B-E-K, not O-B-L-E-K, O-L-B-E-K. Olbeck. Corsi. Fuck, I don't know. 40, it's got to be 41 north. Nope. Corsi. Direct to Negat. Still direct. Probably shouldn't be, but Actually, it is all direct. Murin, and then airway. Oh, clear. M601 to Verso. VRSO, yep. That's Aussie, I got Murin, Shelley, Verso, and then onto the arrival. Which, what are we looking at Barcelona? 330 at 14. Alright, so we'll go the 2 4s. Maybe 2 4 left. Two four left. I'm going to program this now. What's this one? A VOR. And I hate European arrivals. I said, what's this one? As if you guys can actually see what I'm doing. You can't. Alright, the Arnav Zulu 2-4 left. Zulu 2-4 left. And the Verso 2 Whiskey. Cool. Insert that. We've got the route, we've got the weights, we need performance, and then we'll get going. The IRSs are aligned. I'm going to start the APU, so that's ready to go by the time I'm finished doing performance, and then we'll get moving. Force token, no anti-other, we can grab that from the plane. Think the weather and calculate. 55, 58, 58. Send that to the MCDU. Flaps 2, up 0.2, 57 flex temp, lovely. I'll leave that on there actually because the other page doesn't really help us with anything. Going up 340. I suppose while I wait I can get some chase plane views or something. Why is that an internal camera? Best plane fixed 73. Which one? I don't understand what this means. Don't need that. Oh. Alright, that'll do. I'll fix the rest up. Alright. But you couldn't taxi? I haven't had that issue so far. Doesn't look like I lifted up the aircraft, does it? We're gonna go left, I think. Didn't lift the aircraft up at all. Right, APU bleeds on. Ignition. Start number 1.
Please observe the cabin crew member closest to you, as we are about to demonstrate the safety features aboard our Airbus A321. Thank you. Welcome aboard our Airbus A321. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened.
Funny how people have to be reminded of that.
Shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and
Why does it sound different?
breathe normally. Hold the mask in
It's because it's CFM and I'm not used to that.
Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention.
Man, flying without Simbrief is kind of a bummer. Doesn't take that much longer, but it puts my sort of past experience to the test. Like having to do things manually, putting in the route completely manually, all that stuff. Right. Part 2. Roll, we need trim up 0.2, which is 2 clicks of that. Lovely. And back on there. That's all fine as it is. Everything else I think is good where it is. Let's go system 1 and auto. Put that around to there. Put my usual 2500 in there. Taxi light, wing light. The rest is fine. Turn that off. And turn that off. And we can move. Right, so straight ahead, probably hang a left on hotel, follow that along to Alpha, and then on 07 at Alpha, we take off to the east. Did the new version of Rome get released yet by MK? I think it was them, wasn't it? This isn't the new version if it is Rome that was getting a new version. This is the old version. Company message. I wonder what it is.
Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
What is with these lines? What is that? I feel like I haven't flown the 320 family for so long. I've been flying 737 a lot.
Approaching 07. On runway 07.
Nice morning in Rome. Oh, that's climb. Where's Flex? There it is. No. Oh man. Struggling. Flex 57 SRS, no runway, auto thrust blue. The heavy A321. Jordan, hello. There was almost no reduction in the thrust just then. Almost nothing.
fresh selection available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Leaving the leaving the slats out because we're only doing 190 knots, and heavy A321s don't like to keep their speed up when you pull the flaps in too early. I think we're gonna have a speed restriction till we, 185. Till we pass the airport, because we're coming back over the airport. I don't particularly like having the flaps out this high, but we're at 10,000 feet, still with the slats out. There they go. Oh. Company message what? Ah. Yep. Cool. Right. That. Music. And we'll go set up some more views. Why did I put 5? Alt 5, that's why. No. Alt 6. Alt 6. Alright, so that's me wing views. The only thing is this bloody wall. I don't want to be outside the aircraft, but I don't want to be flipping the window either. Cool. What's this group? What's grey? What's grey? Oh, instruments. Okay. Alright. What else do I need? I don't really use anything else. If I look down there, I just pan down there. It's only really the MCDU and the overhead. I probably should turn some lights off, hey? really hard mounted that I want. I mean, I don't want the views to be all floaty and shit like that. I don't particularly want to be able to pan around either. Go with that. How did I just... Did I not save the view? Didn't, did I? Yeah, I did do that. I had to use Navigraph and a route planner. Left, forward, I. Cool. Actually, don't skip that one because I use that for putting the nose on the parking line. Right, so when I skip through these views now, it should just give me those three. Yeah, cool. Cool. And these ones, just those three. Don't really need that on there. Alright, cool. So then I should be able to import all those views into all my other Phoenix aircraft, which will be good. Yeah, if Navigraph doesn't come back before the next flight, that's going to be fun to... Not Navigraph, SimBrief. It's going to be fun to... Oh, it looks like it's working now. No, currently offline due to unscheduled maintenance. Please stand by. Hopefully by the time we get to Barcelona, it's back. Because I don't particularly want to do all that flight planning and everything with the Mad Dog. I mean, I will have a look. Just in case. We'll see. If it comes back, it comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hopefully it comes back before then. Warm one today. 36. It's gonna be 41 tomorrow. Fuck. Lovely weather over the Med today, isn't it? Oh, we're not quite over the Med yet, but we're getting there. I feel like it's been ages since I've flown Phoenix. Probably has been quite a bit. Once the 737 came out, I didn't really want to fly anything else. When's the last time we flew 320? 350, 340, 73, 73, 350, 777, MD-11, 73. When we went to Nandi with Solomon's for December 15. That was the last A320 that I did. Alright, so I've already got the arrival programmed. Oh man. Arrival's already programmed. Just have to do nothing. That's it. We just fly. We wait till we get to the top of descent. That was a chase plane stutter. Just passing between Corsica and Sardinia. So there may be a stream tomorrow. There may not. So Thursday's going to be the flexi day. There may or may not be a stream tomorrow. It just depends on whether I get some work or not. And also, if there is a stream tomorrow, it's probably going to be later in the afternoon. Like 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere around there. Just noticed that the oh, no, that's the right way up. Why was it? It was backwards on cinematic. Yeah, look, it disappears off this wing and it goes backwards on that one. Must be LODs. Looks like Simbri's back. I'm going to quickly plan the flight, the next flight, just in case it goes down again. At least I'll have the flight there. Area 1458. I don't know if it's an 82 or an 88. No. '82. All right. The flight is planned, so hopefully don't have to worry about that. Man, I missed having cinematics, hey. I feel like they're a lot more random in P3D though than they are in this sim. I don't even know what that is. Actually, I think I do remember what that is. I think that's, if I put this to use in Smart View, I think that was the thing, like, if I look down there and, how was it, how did it work? It was something like you'd look down, clicking using mouse look. No? Don't know. There was something with Smart Look. It was like when you would look in. What's it done? I can't remember now. Something about looking at the view, like where you want to go to, like the MCDU, and it would, I don't know whether it was a click or a. Wait, what was it? I thought it was like. Um. While in mouse look, click to go into Smart View. That's what I did, but maybe I'm not doing it right. No? Don't know? Using Smart View is super easy. You're already using the right mouse button to look around. While looking in the direction of a saved view, simply click with the left mouse button to go to that view. To show the view label, simply hold down both mouse buttons. This also works for track. That's what I tried to do and it didn't do anything. No? Don't know. This is the example there is showing like little labels come up. No.
This tutorial will guide you. We've built some tutorials to help you get started. Select a category to learn something specific or press the Begin button to start from square one.
Oh. But that says when you're doing... No, that says when you're holding right mouse. Ah, there you go. So did I just have to cycle it on and off? Yeah, okay. Right, okay. I get it. So I can go like that, and then just left click again takes me out of that view. Right. Yeah, okay. I guess that's kind of useful. That would replace the key commands to go to those views, though they're just quicker. But then you don't have to remember those key commands, I guess. Cool. That'll actually probably be helpful in the Mad Dog because there's so much that you have to look at in that cockpit. Same with like the 727. We're there yet. Maybe if I turn those lights down a little bit, my eyes won't hurt so much. Anyone going to join me on the next flight? We all love a flight to Bilbao. It'll be the first time I take the Mad Dog in there. Man, when are the Phoenix Neos coming out? I haven't heard much from them lately, actually. Let me go troll their Discord. No, they've gone completely silent again. No, nothing from Phoenix. It was promised that a 10 to 20 minute video update will be posted by the end of January. After releasing the video update later this month, the team plans to do one more pre-release video. This final video will detail future full features of the simulation and provide a specific release date for the Bluebird 757. Along with the 757 news, Bluebird has announced that they committed themselves to 2024 only for all subsequent releases. So we're not far from finding out when the 757 is going to be releasing. Well, we'll see. More information than what we're getting out of Just Flight about the Fokkers, isn't it? And Phoenix about the Neos. And Synaptic about the A220. Yeah, Simbra's back. Sure, Jen. Don't I have a soundbite for that? Yeah. Give it 90 seconds, it'll play. Ooh. Hot local dads. Sam, thanks for the gift sub to Hot Local Dads. I don't know if this is actual, like, if this is a real image or if this is AI. I don't know. I think it looked better in the renders, right? Maybe it's just the color and shit. Picture.
Sure, Jan.
There it is. Oh, Jan. Yeah. Yeah, no, Zed, he was going to be on Monday. Don't you remember? Alright. Nothing from Just Flight. Let's get in the cockpit because we're only 40 miles from top of descent. Going down to 2300. Only 3 degrees in Barcelona at the moment. I'm a bit windy over the med. That. Enough to make anyone sick. Funny, I knew some idiot that thought that that song was picking on bigger women. Like, no. The song's all about appreciating them. She was an idiot though, so. How's that wind? Look at that. That's a lot of wobbling around. Ask any retail worker. That's the worst. People that come in 5 minutes before closing. Company message. I wonder if it's a delay. No. Phoenix up. Hello. Let's go down. Let's go down. More drag. Look at that. V speed. 5,000 feet per minute. Yeah, good one, Phoenix. Love that VNAV, hey. 5,600. And now we're over speed. Probably fine. It'll sort itself out. Come on, pull it back. Pull back. We don't need to be. We got a 47 knot headwind. Surely we don't need to be sending it 3,700 feet per minute. Not gonna arm the spoilers yet because we're probably gonna need them for this descent. Everybody sit down because the plane's gonna try and throw you into the ceiling. Yeah, definitely not gonna have time for a third flight. I was planning a third flight, but I was gonna do Bilbao to. I think I was gonna go to Madrid, but I definitely won't have time. I gotta be out of here at 5. Nah. Hmm? 5'4" raid. Kinko hasn't raided me. Wind suddenly died off. Plane's rock solid now. Wait, if I'm in a wing view, and I look that way and go like that, it does, look at that. So I could even use the smart view to get back from the cabin to the cockpit. Something else that causes him to crash. It's been doing alright so far. I haven't had... I mean, apart from every now and then, like, it lags and glitches, but it hasn't caused any problems with controls or anything since I put the control profile back to the right one. Why are these descent? Descent sometimes feels so damn long, man. Also, how is it almost 3 o'clock already? Ridiculous. What's the transition altitude? Yes, 3. No, it says by ATC. So whenever the fuck I want. Now, 016. If that is still the case. Fuck it. Goodness gracious, that's loud. I'm gonna pause the music. For the arrival. Is that loud enough for the sim? Or should we go 60? I feel like 60 is very loud. Well, maybe not. That's pretty loud. Yeah, sim brief's back. Yep. I've already got the next flight planned just in case it goes down again. You know how much of an idiot I am? I only just realized why the audio is split on OBS. Because it's stereo audio, left and right channels. Idiot.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
It is. When did I have for that? Big Bev, hello. Oh, it's not. Oh shit, wrong button. There's the airport. But it's on keyboard and mouse. Mostly, yeah, but I have got a couple of other things as well. Joystick, throttles. Alright. Approach is activated. It can be. Sometimes it can be very frustrating, but for the most part, it's pretty fun. If you're just starting out, yes, it can be difficult. But when you know what you're doing, it's like riding a bike. Bob, it's played on a computer. It's a game. Sim, game, doesn't matter. It's all the same. You can find the, like me, I can, well, I suppose I could. Money laundering, well. Alright. Let's start getting the aircraft ready for landing. Well, yeah, it is the real world. Like, this is Barcelona in Spain. Beautiful. Configured nice and early. Oh, spoilers. Look at that. I didn't actually have to use the spoilers for the descent. And I thought I was going to have to. You could find your house, yes. Am I using reshade? No. About a 15 knot crosswind? Lovely. If you crash, yeah, you just restart. Yep.
$1,000.
Oh,
Approaching 2-4 left.
not a good time to get an itch on my arm.
Above.
The documentary, The Matrix.
Minimum. $100. 50. 20. Retard. 5.
Get over that way. Gothenburg, hello. Nice landing. I think it was a little bit solid. A little bit firm. Where are we going? I'm going to go. Oh, slow down. We need to make that turn. I want to head into that apron. It's not. DSX says no. Easy to play on a PlayStation controller? I'm not sure. I've never tried. I can't imagine it would be. Oh. 75762, really? That one. Cool. GSX didn't want to play, apparently. Cool. We're gonna switch airplanes and continue up to Bilbao. I need to put some little rubber feet or something on that MCDU. Cool. So, chuck the music back on. Go to landing page. Apparently I forgot the strobe lights, they're still on. Where do Iberia operate domestic flights out of here? Terminal 1, which is what we were at. Okay, cool. We're gonna go over here though somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. I hope I don't have to do WASM for, because what did I fly the other day? The 82, 83, or 88? I can't remember. Might have been the 83. Is this gonna have to do WASMs for each of them? I don't know. If it has to do a WASM for each of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. GSX is bugged.
Runway awareness. Okay.
That's not even running,
Meters.
that's why. Meters! GSX is stuffed, so can't use it. Whoops. Apparently there's a keybind in OBS to go back to the starting soon page. Who knew? Apple ID, hello. I know that's two Q's, but I'm going to read it as P's anyway. Right. Do I have views in this thing? Nope. Yes. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. This can be consolidated into one view. Don't need that. Don't need that. Throttles. Not in that view, I don't. Let's go back and down. That way I can hit the pneumatics. Not the pneumatics, the fuel what's-its switches. How'd you pull the delete up? On chase plane? Hold control and alt. Pedestal, I suppose I can stay. And overhead. Upper. And overhead lower. Cool. So now, if I do that. No? Oh yeah, there we go. Don't do that. Who did that? Go back. Okay. Yeah, okay. I like Smart View. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Much easier to navigate around the cockpit. What were those other views? Can I just like pull these in from my other plane? Verify your flight. I didn't do it. Whoever made delivery did. I do that one. External. Lovely. Cool. Got me views there. Pilot, I have the shortcut for that so I can get back to it. Lovely. Cool. Let's start doing some shit. Not that. Services. Brown, GPU. And Joint Affairs is running. I had it running the last flight too. Let me just disconnect and reconnect maybe. Refuel. He's doing. Waiting for JoinFS to scan my models so I can reconnect. Alright, I am connected. Oh god, that's loud. Battery, center aft. Sorry, right aft pump. They stay off. They stay off for now. They can be armed. That's on, and that is on. That's there. Anti-fog. A-cars, that's already done. That's off. We're not going to bother with any of the tests and stuff. I'm sure they're fine. Rem air stays off. That's fine. Landing altitude, landing barrier. We'll sort that out when we get to our destination, or on our way to our destination. Give me some of these lights. And some of those lights. And some of those lights. Lovely. Alright, refueling is doing its thing. Can we get GSX to join, to connect the jetway? I don't care who does it, just get it connected so we can open the door and get boarding started. Okay, so I can't seem to find a click spot for that. Nah. Alright, chase plane, give me a key command for these. Control 2. That way I can still reach them. Right. Menu, A-cars, pre-flight, init data. Init request. $55-minute flight time. Rent balance. Our trip fuel is 2758. Hopefully this is in kilos. I'm doing it in kilos. If it's in pounds, we're gonna have a problem. Deliveries have to be updated from the Mad Dog. Yeah, they do. Block fuel is 7045. I guess our alternate is back here. Nope. ZG, what's that? Zaragoza? Yes. Flight plan. Bing. Through message. Cool. In it, we are at Barcelona, LBL. I'm not sure what gate I'm at. $240, I think. Yeah. Bing. Okay, it doesn't like it yet. That's fine. We'll take that. Barcelona to Bilbao, LEBB, co-route. Lovely. Obicus. Activate that. Execute. Departure, we're going off 24 right. It's showing up as 25 in this. Is that what it is? Why is it showing up 25? Is my data outdated, perhaps? Browse 3 Papa. Must be. Yep. Haven't even got the nav data. Good shit. Okay. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I might have to start again and install that because it's not giving us anything past the departure. Let me see. You gonna let me insert this? No. How did I get away with doing a flight the other day without the error? I would have enough time if MFS would actually shut down. How did I do a flight the other day with the Mad Dog without an issue? Yeah, it's because of either Phoenix or GSX. Like it hangs. On the plus side, the sim loads fairly quickly, so... Right, hold. Cheers for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Just caught us between a sim restart. Man, it's 37 degrees now. Raiders. Coming on, Fess. You have to hurry up. I'm on limited time here. Definitely wouldn't have been able to get third flight in. I'm bringing you love. Braid Hall, cheers for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Brad Hall. I think I said Braid. Sorry. Brad. I'm trying to figure out how did I got your tab open, dogs need to go outside. Yeah, that's all good. I'm trying to figure out how did I do a flight in the Mad Dog the other day without an air rack? Landing rate on the last flight was 272. Alright. I don't know why that plays again when I change scene.
Runway awareness. Okay. Meters.
Meters. Come on, turn on. Thank you. Not that I can really do anything there because need the ground power.
Autopilot.
Damn, that's loud. Cool. Alright, hopefully it works fine this time. Hopefully. Bone balance. What do we have? It was 2 something. 2. $2,758. And 7,045. I request the plane? Pretty sure I did. That's better. Cool. Departure should be 2-4s now, not... Yeah, there we go. Not 2-5s. 2-4 right. Brass 3 for par. Insert that. Activate. Lovely. Fuel scared. We got 7.1. Let's call it 7.1. We have a 0 fuel weight of 48.7. Although on there it says 48.5. Go with that. We'll go with the preliminary one. 48.5. Reserves 3.2. We are going to 280. The weather, cruise wind 351 at 53. Most dev is 9. Nope. -9. 50 degrees. Transition altitude 6,000. Cost index 35. Is that what we got? 30. Okay. Need performance back. We'll wait for the boarding and everything to be done. We'll get the final numbers. Preliminary fuel, 0 fuel weight is 48. Sorry, 48.5. 48.5. Lovely. Three flight directors. 1 and 2. Give me a... Auto flight test. Auto land test. Look at that. That's fine. That's landing stuff. We don't need that yet. Everything else up there is fine, I think, for now. The only thing that I would want is some of these lights so that I can actually see. And same down here, which I did do before, but then had to restart the sim. Cool. We got 80 of 118. Fueling is done, which is good. I'm going to get the APU running because we're going to get going pretty quickly. APU starting. Alright. That's fine. That worked. We're going up to 280. Give me 250 on the speed. 40, like I usually do. And runway heading. Oh, that can only be Zaid. $5 tip from Zaid, Malaka. Very much appreciated, Zaid. 244 on the heading. 244. Lovely. We also need that to there, and everything else stays off for now. Now, APU's running. We can get rid of the ground power. I don't know where Sam went. Sam's disappeared. Sam, are you still on Joiner Fest? Because I'm not seeing you. Doesn't look like it. Alright, boarding done, doors closed. Ground is, everything's out. Are the cargo doors closed? They are, lovely. Performance. Give me that. Do we have an updated... We don't have an updated thing yet. There it is, load sheet. What do we got? 48.5. 48.5. Is that what I put on there too? 48.5, lovely. Acknowledge that. So I need takeoff page there. We'll do the performance and then get moving. 24 right, dry. Wind is. Where are we? 320 at 15. 320, 15. It is 3 degrees. Cold in Barcelona. Let me go back to Optimum. I want to see what it gives me actually. And 1016. Anti-ice off, packs on, yes. What was that takeoff weight? Takeoff fuel. Takeoff weight, 55,169. 55.2. 55,169. Enter. Calculate. There's Sam. Back. Flap 5. Nope. Definitely not doing that. Give me 13, please. Flap 5. Can I get away with 10? Yeah, 10's fine. Alright, flap 10, select temp 50. We need to take off flex on there. Unit temp 50. Turn those on. And on there. 28, 33, 42. 28, 1, 33, and 1, 42. Lovely. Legs page on there. Last thing I need to do is this one, take off CG 15.4, which it already has. Lovely. And flap 10. Stabilizer motion. Done. Right, APU is running. Let's get the air on. Done that. That, and that. Do we have anything in the center tank? 25, no. Okay, nothing on the center tank. Start pumps, fuel heater stay off. Everything else here stays off for now until I need it, if I need it. And let's call GSX. Come on, GSX. Speed it up. We need to go. Yeah. Go. Why is that already open? I don't think I did that. Oh well. Yeah. sticks her head through the fuselage. Good. Bugger off, JSX. I didn't see it. There she is. I don't know what that is. Sounds like cabin's ready.
Approaching runways. Approaching 20.
Approaching runways. I think we're going to give it a bit of an intersection takeoff. I don't really want to taxi all the way to the end, and I'm trying to save a little bit of every precious minute that I can. Most underrated add-on, yeah, I think so. More people should get the map.
Caution! On taxiway! On taxiway!
Yeah. Just because I'm doing 40 knots on taxi speed. Don't worry about it, Rosalind. I'm just going to cut in front of Sam here.
On runway 24, right.
Spot lab. Spot lab. Spot lab.
What do you mean full laps? Now we're at 11.
Takeoff thrust set. Flare. 80 knots. V1. Rotate.
Hey. 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 Where are you going?
Positive rate.
I feel like the trim is way too much. I'm like having to push the nose down. From deep under the snow. Nosh, hello. I saw that you guys are copping quite a bit of snow over there. Why have I got a blinking... Why have I got a blinking EGT?
Flap 0.
What does blinking EGT mean? Not seen proper snow since before COVID. Yeah. Last time I was over there, it didn't snow much either. I was there in December.
Slats extended.
No, we want slats retracted, not extended.
Slats retracted.
Thank you. Damn, that's loud. Why is this plane so loud? And why is my EGT blinking on the left engine? That I don't know. No idea. I hardly see how she has anything to do with it, Zaid.
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter setting. I love the flyby.
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter setting. Sure. Sure thing. Does it say MD88? Why is this an 82? Why did it install as an MD82 when that says MD88 on the engine? Yeah. PCFHG. Let's have a look. It is an 88. Why the fuck did it install as an 82? Is the sound compatible with this yet? I don't think so. I'd love for these guys... Your sim just crashed? Well, shit. I'd love for these guys to make the MD87 as well. But I don't think they ever will. Hey, look. Justin Timberlake is flying the MD-11 in FSX. The Overland MD-11. Freighter would be nice. I think they said they're doing the Freighter, didn't they? Yeah, MD-90 would be cool. Yeah, there was. I'm pretty sure these guys said that they were making the Freighter. I'm positive I saw that somewhere. Maybe I'm just imagining that. No, I don't think it was a factory Freighter, no. I'm pretty sure they were converts. I don't know how well it's going to do that approach, but anyway. Change your thrust mode to something else and then back to climb. Also, I had to master. Ooh. Nope. I mean, it's saying no mode here, so. Don't know. Oh shit, you know what the master warning was? I forgot to switch these back on. Just killing everyone, sorry. Don't mind me. Cabin pressure. Typically indicates that the maximum allowable EGT limit has been exceeded. Over temperature, maintenance requirements. Standard operating procedures for the MD-80 series generally dictate that if an EGT over temperature occurs, example exceeding 475 degrees during engine start, the engine should be shut down. A logbook entry and a mandatory maintenance inspection typically required before the aircraft can be returned to service. Whoops. Common causes. Hot start during the engine ignition. Fuel may be introduced too early or in excess, causing rapid... Well, maybe I did a bit early. There we go. It went below 475 and it stopped flashing. Nah, it didn't blow it up. I don't know, usually I introduce fuel at about 10. 10% N2. Well, I waited till 15 today. Good to know. January 1st, 1980. I should probably get this aircraft checked. Alright, I guess we'll request a check once we get to Bilbao. Done 34,000 hours since its last check. Still don't know what this is. Only 13 miles to top of descent? What the hell? Surely not. Hmm. Interesting. There we go. That would have had us descending now. When we're still... How far out? 163 miles. Sam's just departed again. If you are still flying along, Sam, I probably won't have time to stick around to watch the landing because you're going to be a little bit further behind me now. So I have to go pretty much as soon as I finish this flight. Go back. This is the first time I'm taking the Mad Dog into Bilbao. Never done that before. Who the fuck is that? Go! Now we sit and wait for descent. So apparently the sounds are ready to go. They're just waiting for Orbex to upload them for this plane. Wasn't there a in P3D with Chase Plane? There was a wheel that you could bring up, right? Doesn't look like they're able to put that in this version of Chase Plane. But I think it was if you hold the wheel, if you click the wheel on the mouse, or you hold that wheel, it should bring up a like a radial menu. Are we there yet? Oh. Nudge, hello. Good morning. Very nice lake down there. We got 28 miles, top of descent. How's it going halfway through the week? So I guess that's plus. Yeah, I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I have to have a short stream today. And I don't know whether there'll be a stream tomorrow yet or not. I have to wait to find out if I can grab some work. Been a good week. Start of the year though. Good start to the year. We're 76 followers away from hitting the first follower goal for the year, which is 1,000. I'd love to smash that out by the end of this month. Hopefully. We got to take the. I think we got to take the A380 out for a flight next week. I'm gonna try anyway. And I want to do more. Oh, yeah. I want to do more Indy 11. Maybe 2 seconds. Alright. Had a parcel dropped at the front door. Continues on, you never know, he had lots full of surprises. Yeah, well, we hit the 900 before the end of the last year. That was the goal there. So, anything could happen. I just got to keep at it. Ooh, bit of wind. Look at that. Plane's going sideways. Have I tried buying followers? Never. Not once. Probably should have been on cruise there. And down we go. That's a no-no. Hard work equals followers, 100%. There's no point buying followers on Twitch anyway. Twitch takes them off you. There was someone that we know that did buy followers because he had 400 or something followers. Well, actually, it was less. He had like 250. And then the next day, he was up to 1,500. I was like, well, how did you get to 1,500 so quickly? Oh, I had a massive influx of followers. Well, no, you weren't. You didn't. And then, you know, a couple of weeks later, he's back down to 250. So, where did those 1,500 go? You can always tell when someone's paid, when someone's bought followers. Guy I used to work with did it too. He started streaming Fortnite. He thought he was going to be the next Fortnite millionaire. He bought followers, and then after like 3 streams, he gave up. But I said to him, I said, why did you buy followers? He goes, oh, because a friend of mine told me that you buy the followers to get to the 50 so you can start you can get to affiliate and start making money. Like, okay, but you only had to get to 50 followers. I mean, it only took 2 months for me to hit 50 when I first started. I think I started in April, I hit 50 in June. And yeah, it was hard even just getting that first 50, but it didn't take that long. Weren't even playing Flight Sim. That's right. It wasn't until I started playing Flight Sim that it started climbing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there you go. Started April 2020. 21, 27, 60. I went over 50 in June. So it wasn't that hard. 50 hours of streaming. And then there was a lot of wasted time in the middle there. Over at YouTube and then over at Kick. What a waste of time. I should have spent that time focusing on this channel on Twitch. All of this wasted in the middle. And there. Used to go till 1 4. Yeah, I used to stream until like midnight, 11 p.m. midnight. Didn't know that. Yeah, Twitch was peak Flight Sim during COVID. Everyone was, there's so many streamers to watch all day every day. What am I looking for? Performance. Landing. Yeah. I mean, it's the same with James and I. I was introduced to James through Twitch. Gross weight 52.8. Well, let's call it 52.5. Ref 28, 133. Okay. Cool. Don't talk to strangers on the internet. Yeah, but that's, that's how society's evolved, isn't it? What is going on there? That's got to be the go around, surely. Yeah, that's all the go around. Okay, that's fine. This is why we fly into Bilbao. Because look at the landscape around here as you're coming in. Same looking mint. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the ground textures could look a bit better, but that's because I've got my settings down lower. Yeah, I'm on 10. No, I'm not on 1080p. I'm on 4K. I'm never on 1080p. It makes no difference. The only thing I notice when I'm on 1080p, things like this all these will be even more blurry than it is. Like it's kind of actually it's pixely. That's why. Look at those pixels. Jesus. Huh. Oh, I don't do commissions, Nige. I'm like 1 foot out the door in repaints anyway, so I'm not really motivated to do them. I want that on medium. There's the airport. I love the flyby in Chase Plane. It's so good. I tried the Boris pack. The sounds apparently work. There's some sounds that don't, though. But Boris is updating them soon-ish. Not sure when, but soon. Not flying it yet. The 7-3? Good plane.
Slats extended.
Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Oh, I was going to stop the music. I'm glad that they did this update for this plane with the new textures and everything, because the textures were fairly bad. They're much better now. A couple things don't line up though. That's a split in the wing there. Model. I hope I put the scenery in. I don't know if I did. Shit. I probably should have looked at the airport as I flew over it. Yes, I did. Good apart from the tail cinematic. Which... Oh, like when it's behind the engines? Almost bought a Logitech rudder pedals last night. What are those? What's wrong with your rudder pedals?
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter setting. Autopilot? What happened to the autopilot? I don't know. 116 is the runway heading. Want to give us multiple views? I haven't seen it do that. I don't think. Russ must have made a really bad noise last night. Oh, these rudder pedals. Yeah, they're the ones I had. The other problem is, so the problem that I had with them, inside the, because it's like a triangle shaped thing underneath you, right? Inside there, here, there's a tension spring. The problem is the tension spring is attached to two plastic parts. So over the 14 years that I had these rudder pedals, one of the parts weakened, and eventually the tension, because that spring was very tight. I couldn't even move it when I was trying to bend it. After the 14 years, I don't know, I guess the plastic weakened and it just snapped. And then once it did, the whole rudder pedal's useless, because if it doesn't pull the tension inside, it thinks that the pedal is at half. So it will not center the pedal. That was the problem I had with that, those pedals. They're already dying. Is that the same ones that I've got now? Yeah, okay.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Stabilizer motion.
Flaps 15.
Nice. I got a pendulum and I never used rudder. Love trolling the internet to find out what's good and not. The yeah, I don't know. I was kind of I want to say hamstringed by these rudder pedals because I didn't really have much other option. Wide slope captured. Localizer captured. There's the runway. Truck the Dunlops down. It takes at least a week to get it, yeah.
Flaps 28.
Flaps 28. Right, flaps set, gears down, auto brake is armed, spoilers are armed. We are on the ILS. We're just slowing down. I've never landed from this side. We always land the other way. Isn't it beautiful? Look how pretty it is. Beautiful scenery in Bilbao. Chase plane just makes it better too. Alright, I should focus.
Approaching. 1, 2. Oh dear.
2 in reverse.
I feel like the aircraft pulled the throttle back way too early there and it sent me sort of dive bombing. There's also
900.
Lovely
Meters remaining.
lumpy taxiways
Reverse
there.
lights out.
Oh shit, I didn't turn my APU off. It's been running this whole flight. Well then. What happens when you're rushed to get off the ground? This should be interesting. All-terrain MD-80. Come on, turn. Why are you not turning? I think I broke the nose gear. I may have broken the nose gear. Right. I'm getting rid of that. Also didn't switch those off. Oh, I was a really good pilot for this one, eh? Whoops. That's what happens when you're rushing, hey? Alright, let's get into the bay. We'll go raid someone, and I gotta bugger off. Thanks for sticking around, guys. What do we have? I think we had 2 follows? No, just the one. Brad Hall, again, cheers for the follow. Zaid, your $5 tip, and 400 bits. Very much appreciated. And Sam gifting a sub to Hot Local Dads. Very much appreciated all of that. We're going to go and raid. Let's get to the bay. Hopefully. If I can turn a corner. Blue Up Grandpa. Hello. That's an interesting name that you've got there. We're doing alright. Just about to finish up. What the hell's an E150? That'll do. That was you last Saturday night, Jesus Bob. Hey Lucy, where did you come from? Have you been here the whole time? Right. Brakes on, lights off, all that good stuff. Let's shut these down. Wait for that pop sound when the gens switch over. There it is. Love that sound. Alright, and we're going to go raid... we're going to go raid Tristan. Let's all go say hello. I spelt that wrong. Copy it. can't spell it wrong if I don't copy it. There we go. Let's go raid Tristan. I will catch you guys all maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see. Stay tuned in the Discord for the go lives or for notifications. For now though, there you go.